Hey guys, this is Louis, head of community at Juneo. As you can see, there is big news actually, auction and listing yesterday and today. So there is an MAA with Luciano was there and Leonardo were there. It will be a series of AMA, so sorry for the quality this time, but soon it will be much, much better, trust me. So guys, let's go.
Let's go. Send it.
Okay, okay, Leo. So, Leo, I will start with you. I saw there is some auction actually. Can you tell me what is the goal of them, maybe?
I'll talk about the auctions. Thank you for bringing that up. Um, for the ones who participated, good job, guys. They went fast. This is a new way to distribute tokens and also multiply your June tokens. So as you can see in my screen, you can go to the Juneo portal. You connect to your wallet, and then you go to the auctions dashboard. So in these auctions, the main key takeaways are the auction token multiplier, as you can see here, is plus 130%, which means you put up, you bid 100 June tokens, you get 200 June tokens. But then on the right, you have the time locked per rounds, and they're stakeable, which means you cannot move these funds, but you can stake them and get rewards for it. So if you participate in round one, you'll be staking or you'll be locking your tokens during 25 days, round two, 35, and so on, so on. So then that's where the yield comes in. If you stake for longer, you'll get the same, not the same APR, but you'll get the same multiplier. You're just staking for longer. Then if you come down below, you'll see the auction information box. And this is the importance here. This is the max of June tokens you can bid in this particular auction. And then down below, you can see where you belong. So which rounds your tokens were bid. And you'll see your APR, if this was annually, and etc. So this is the auction dashboard.
That is super nice. Thank you, Leo. I participate to them, so I can say that's just crazy, crazy, crazy. A question that I have in my mind when I saw that is like, what do you do with the bids? They are like burn?
No. So at Juneo, we don't burn tokens. We recycle them. So I can show you in the Juneo Explorer.
Of course.
So we have the auction inventory and the recycle inventory, and this is where all the bidding fees comes to. So we plan to redistribute and share these fees with our early members, with people who participate in these auctions. And remember, this is only for June. So all the auctions that will come, all the tokens that will do, not the tokens, but all the Supernets that will come will also generate fees. So you can expect having a lot of fees to be redistributed for the early users, okay? One thing that I forgot to mention is really interesting for you guys that are going to be on the auctions is if you already got June tokens and they're in the GVM chain or platform chain, make sure to send them to the June chain using the cross, okay? And then you can start participating in these auctions. So this is looking pretty cool. I'm excited and I can't wait to open the auction. So let's see.
They're just awesome. Thank you, Leo. I think Luciano, it's your turn. I saw a question about what mechanism will be used to avoid like price dumping when listing. Maybe.
Yes, let's go again to the Explorer because today it's there. What's happened?
Yeah, sorry for that. I know it's a big day for you, Luciano.
Yes, for everybody, mostly for the backend, all the devs, are not there today, they are working out
We're still working.
to scale everything, to double test, triple test anyway. So let's go. So it's a big day for everybody, also for the users. We have users that follow us almost since 2 years, so it's very interesting for them tomorrow. And it's just the beginning, we just opened. But let's go back to the tokens. What's happened? What are the mechanisms? We have made this easy compared to the other explorers. We track the unlocked supply. So basically, it's update every time. So every time there is a token that is not locked or staked, what we call locked is the stakeables or staked simply goes in this pool. And what you can see is less than 3 million. So you can say that this is tokens that can be theoretically to the exchange at any moment, but not the first second, but can be during the week, the month, or everything. But the average, as you can see in the other platforms, is around 10, 15, 20%, because part of these tokens will go also in the DEX, will go on the order books of the exchange and so on and so on. Or they are simply lying the blockchain, to pay next fees and things, and they don't go to sell. So we could summarize, if you need to know how much tokens can go, we have less than 3 million. And if you want to do a market cap, initial listing with 3 million unlocking token, it's different against other projects. So it means market cap can be interesting.
Thank you. That's super nice explanation. I'm super bad at math, but Leo make to me like the calculation. So thank you, Leo, for this. And talking about Leo, you mentioned like Supernet. Luciano, maybe you can multiple Supernet. Maybe Luciano can tell me like how many Supernet are already live today and how many are in development, maybe?
Yes. Simple. So the Supernets, as you can see, it's there. We have the Juneo Supernet, that is the core Supernet, where all the Supernets will link. The Jun chain, as you can see, it's the router chain. It's where the token will be listed tomorrow. It's just the opening. We expect to go in multiple exchange, just grow the activity and also the markets for the Jun. So all the other Supernets will be connected to the Jun chain, so easy to reach in 3 seconds, and just to click. So what are the Supernets? They are here. The Supernet is a multi-chain platform, and this is an explorer that is multi-chain, but also multi-platform and multi-chain. It's one of the first. We work very hard with the team, to achieve this kind of explorer, and also to be able to display in few seconds the blocks for every chain and every Supernet. You can see we have the banana that is specialized. We will have the first layer 1 chains there, but for the MEM tokens are also the first layer 1 AI agents, for example. I'll let you explore. So the Supernet is functional, but the token needs to be distributed to the community. It will be basically a swap in auctions, or we'll see other models of distribution, but very quick the next week. And you can see the blue byte, the fusion. Later on, when we will have corporate Supernets, in different countries, we will connect them, to the Jun chain. And so it will be like a Supernet alliance or a Supernet or Super Network grid that we are building, just expanding the Web3 reach with the Explorer.
That's just crazy. Thank you, Luciano. And you said corporate, I guess. So maybe we had like a question about like partners, so corporate. So maybe you can give us like more detail about the AKMA partnership. What specific like integration will AKMA bring to Juneo?
Yes, to be precise, in fact, with Akamai, the partnership is a partnership that is in discussion to go deeper. So basically, the phase 1 right now, Akamai, as we was taking nodes and servers in there. So not all the nodes, as you know, we have validators all across different clouds, but we need servers for, the Explorer, the RPCs, the different applications that we have. And then they just recognize, the way we install and we try to grow. We have more than 300 servers there. Not the nodes, just to keep the infrastructure going for other applications. And so they will write a paper, the first blog, that they will spotlight Juneo and the blockchain. So it's very interesting because it will be the first steps of Juneo in the US. Akamai, it's one of US leading cloud provider. And this is very interesting, but the most interesting, it's also for not only for Juneo, for the crypto space, because we are in discussion to be able to install binaries, that is the software of the nodes, if you want, in one click, easy. Like when you do in the Web 2. You need a plugin, you just install from the service provider. Here you need the binaries for Juneo, Avalanche, or Ethereum, or whatever blockchain. You can directly install them from the cloud provider. And this, it's a game changer because it will help also the Web3 to grow.
Makes sense. Thank you. And I saw another partner like EGN. Maybe you can explain us like the link between both of them?
Yes, there is not an official link, because EGN, it's
of course.
It's a satellite cartographic company. It's a France from the export. They are working since many years on launching satellites and have satellite image. And this time they will tokenize that. But this is more for the Ivory Coast on the land register, where it makes sense. Because as you know, Juneo have different pillars. So tomorrow is the DeFi day, with the listing, opening, auctions, and so on. But we have also the infrastructure, and the infrastructure is also for real world applications. So it means, it makes sense. IGN is promoting the Supernets in Ivory Coast and will sponsor them for the land register and other activities there. So it's maybe multiple platforms. They need nodes to install that very easy. They need cloud providers where they can deploy in one click. And also not only for the nodes, because currently they need also the compliance, GDPR for the data, they need the SOC 2, all the security stuff, and it's more easy for them to deal with the cloud provider that is already installed since many years.
Makes sense. I will be back to the info a little bit later. This time, Leo, I come back to you with an important question from the community. Can we look forward for wallet integration in the future instead of having like a standalone?
You can not only look forward, but you can look on our YouTube channel. You can look on Twitter. We posted the Chrome extension is available now. So you have two options. You go to the juneowallet.io and you just download the Chrome extension, or you go to the Chrome web store. I can share it. Let me show you.
Please, Leo. Thanks.
So if you come to the Chrome web store, you just simply write Juneo Wallet. You're gonna install it. I already have it. I've been using it, and then you're gonna get something like this. For the ones who are used to the desktop version, it's pretty much the same looks, the same features. One thing that you need to be aware is this little arrow here. So it shows your dashboard. So whenever you participate in the auctions, if you're not sure if you received or not your tokens, open the dashboard, check if they're in the stakeable. If you're already staking, check your pending rewards, also nice. And one thing that I really like is being able to stake your tokens in the extension. So you're gonna be bidding tokens, you're gonna get stakeable ones, and then you can immediately delegate them or validate them. Depending if you have your own node, go here, put your information, select your time of locking. If not, delegate your tokens to a node. So you go to the list, select one, go down, select how many tokens you have, for how long you want to stake them, and boom, then you'll see the dashboard updated, and it's pretty much it. So as you can tell, I'm super excited with this. I'm speaking a little too fast, but that's what we provided to you guys, and we're so happy about having it today before listing. So go use it.
This is a way longer. I know it's a game changer for a lot of you, like including me. So I hope you will enjoy it. I have another question about there is any info for hackathon or funding for dApps, maybe on the Jude chain?
So when it comes to that and to partnerships, we're always open to work together and to make partnerships that synergize with us. So make sure to hit me up directly on Telegram or Discord, wherever you can find me. Also poke Louis, so I'm not the only one receiving all this wave of messages. And soon enough, we're going to be having a form in our website where you can contact us and pretty much tell us what you want us to help you with. So really soon, we're going to have that form, and you can use that to contact us more directly.
Of course, everyone, if you want to talk about that, don't hesitate to ping me on Discord. I will be more than happy to talk with any of you about that. Luciano, I said that I will be back to you after, so here we go. About the infra, can you tell me a little bit more about the infrastructure and the stable chain, maybe?
Yes, let's go. We reached the final of the video. I hope, don't be too much boring with the tech. Basically, we want the things to go quick, fast, and direct to the point. So I will try to do something like that, but let's see a little bit, the basic, what you need about the Supernet. What is a Supernet? It's a platform where you can create multiple networks. That is what we have developed, and in each Supernet, starting with the Juneo Supernet, there is the primary network. That is a network, with an independent set of nodes. In this case, all the nodes will be validating the platform chain. And what's up? Everybody can deploy their own blockchain soon and create their network. The Supernet app will help you to do that with a user interface, a graphic user interface. No need to do the Linux commands and so on. That you can do already. Today you can create your own blockchain and deploy your network. So it's easy like that. You create your network, you deploy your blockchains. So it's where Juneo is strong, but not because we are the first to do that. Where we are the first is to democratize the Supernets. As you can see, we are the only ones who are crazy enough to launch 60 in day one. It's a new era. Not only tokens. No, you need to have the real infrastructure below. The chain, the network where you deploy your economy. So, but what we will go first, it's radically democratized. For $50, you'll be able to maintain your network and your blockchain. And it's not for Juneo, it's just staking. For example, the Banana will be able to stake with create a node with 5 tokens, The network will maybe start at few cents. So you see, it's really
That's crazy.
It's more the cloud infrastructure, the networks need to have few nodes to be decentralized. So this will start soon in August. So basically create your own network and node easy and tokenize. The other part, as you can see here, so everything is interconnected with the bridge. You will be here. You can see the Supernet bridge will be open, and you can move between the chains and the network because you don't need to know how many chains. Just need to know where you are, where you want to go. You can go from base to June, simple in few seconds, and it's what we'll do with some tokens and with the token launch, the token to chain functionality. What's happened, we just take tokens and then we have the primaries here. As you can see, I will zoom. And for example, the USDC that is on base, you bridge, it's a token, and we can transform them on a gas token. So we will launch the first layer 1 stable chains. So it means no volatility and also only one token. This, it will be super cool, because you can tokenize everything, Web3 format. So music, everything. So you don't need to deal with the payment stuff and everything because
it's important also to tell. It's important to tell we're not creating a new token, we're bridging the existing one into a layer 1. So
exactly. But you see, you could not participate in the Circle IPO and so on and the other ones, and just a token. But, we are a small team and just launching, opening 12 layer 1 stable chain networks where we don't emit, we just bridge. And so we will open a new era for the real world applications. The real world assets where you tokenize everything link, but there, when it's already tokenized, they can have their layer 1 blockchains. And layer 1 blockchains more efficient than the layer 2s, but you can still add a more decentralized if you want, but you can still add layer 2s on top if you need crazy TPS or, other zero knowledge proofs or verifications, but on stable coins, on stable chains. This, it will be super cool. So I will finish with that. What do you think, Luis?
Definitely cool. Like 100% cool. I'm like totally get in. So guys, you work it, team. Thank you for all this information, all this answer. I know we will make a new AMA soon. We will ask for all your other questions after this one. So thank you guys. Thank you, Luciano. Thank you, Leo. I think and I hope we answer all your questions. Leo, Luciano, any last word maybe?
Everything is good for me. Go use the wallet, go to the auctions, go like everything.
And if I need to say something, very simple. There will be a new cycle. And we cannot use the past strategies, everything. We need to have a fresh approach. It's what we tried these 4 years, to build for that, a fresh approach where finally, you don't go to extract. You just share and co-create value. That's why tomorrow we'll be open the network and starting with a very interesting market cap compared to the others. And then you make your calculations because this is just the beginning.
And we even had that. I'm just going to put one thing more. We had that slogan and it's important. It's power to the user, intelligence to the network. And it's exactly what we're doing,
That's
Okay.
a good one to have. That's a good one to have. Thank you,
Ciao,
guys.
ciao, guys.
Bye, guys. See you later.